Welcome everyone, myself Rohini Patil. Today we see the topic Indian pharmaceutical legislation, which is included in the syllabus of second year D pharmacy in the subject pharmaceutical jurisprudence. First of all, we see what is jurisprudence. Jurisprudence a word Latin term jurisprudentia से लिया है. Juris means law and prudentia means science. So jurisprudence means science of law or knowledge of law. It is the study of fundamental legal principles and is also science and philosophy of law. Philosophy means the way of thinking. किसी चीज को सोचने का तरीका means philosophy. And what is meant by pharmaceutical jurisprudence? It is a branch of pharmacy which deals with the knowledge of laws relating to drugs and pharmaceuticals and about pharmacy profession. Why this subject pharmaceutical jurisprudence is included in our syllabus? The course of pharmaceutical jurisprudence for the pharmacy students is designed to introduce them to basic elements of the legal system, which is important for them to conducting their business and practicing the profession. As pharmacist is linked between the medical profession and public, the practice of pharmacy becomes more complex and the legal and ethical liabilities of the pharmacist increases. For a professional man like pharmacist, ignorance is no excuse for the breach of law. As pharmacy profession relates with drugs, it relates with life of patient. So every pharmacist should have knowledge about laws related with pharmacy profession. For example, according to Pharmacy Act 1948, the persons other than registered pharmacists dispensing any medicine for patients is liable for punishment with imprisonment up to 6 months or with fine up to 1000 rupees or with both. Then we see pharmaceutical legislation in India. First of all, we see what is meant by legislation. Simply, legislation means the laws and rules made by the government. So, what is need of law? Law की क्या जरूरत होती है? Law intends for regulation and control of various aspects of life. These aspects might be social, economical, and political. Pharmacy legislation is a mixed legislation which overlappingly covers both social and economical aspects. हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में भी हमें लॉ की ज़रूरत होती है, जैसे कि रास्ते पर भी ट्रैफिक के रूल्स होते हैं और बहुत सारे लॉज होते हैं. वैसे ही फार्मेसी में मेडिकल टर्मिनेशन ऑफ प्रेगनेंसी एक्ट, नार्कोटिक ड्रग्स एंड साइकोट्रोपिक सब्सटेंसेस एक्ट, फार्मेसी एक्ट, ऐसे बहुत सारे एक्ट हैं. और ये फार्मेसी लेजिस्लेशन मिक्स्ड लेजिस्लेशन है विच कवर्स बोथ सोशल एंड इकोनॉमिकल एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ लाइफ. Objectives of pharmaceutical legislations: to ensure the patient receives drugs of required quality, tested and evaluated for safety as well as efficacy for their intended use. Means simply, purpose of pharmaceutical legislations is right patient receives right medicine in right dosage form and at right frequency. So pharmaceutical legislation is associated with the health of society and it ensures that every patient should receive required quality, tested and evaluated drug. Origin of pharmaceutical legislations. In 1811, first chemist shop was opened by Mr. Bathgate, who came to India with East India Company in Calcutta. In 1910, they have started manufacture of tinctures and spirits. In 1821, another firm, Smith Stanning Street and Company, started apothecary shop and started manufacturing of 1918. In 1901, Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceutical Works, a small factory was started in Calcutta by Acharya P.C. Rai. In 1903, Professor P.K. Gajjar opens small factory at Parel for the development of pharmaceutical units and Alembic Chemical Works Limited, Baroda. These units were not sufficient to fulfill the need of Indian public. At this time, most of the drugs were imported from abroad, mainly from UK, France and Germany. Then the situation was changed with the First World War. Cheaper drugs were imported from abroad. There were also increasing demands for indigenous drugs. The Indian and foreign concerns entered in competition with imported medicines, producing cheaper drugs. As a result, unhealthy competition grew up and the Indian market got flooded with the inferior and substandard and even harmful drugs. With this issue, the public made the government to make notice of such situation of drug trade and industry and to think of introducing effective legislation to control the import, manufacture and distribution of the drugs. In those days, Opium Act 1878, Poisons Act 1919 and Dangerous Drugs Act 1930 were in existence, but these acts were not comprehensive to control these conditions. Thus, as such, there was no legal control on pharmacy profession at the beginning of this century. With rapid expansion in pharmaceutical industries and market, more comprehensive legislation was required. Hence, to have comprehensive legislation, the Indian government appointed a drug inquiry committee under the chairmanship of Lieutenant Colonel R.N. Chopra in 1931. This committee was also known as Chopra Committee. The committee was asked to make inquiries in the said matter and then to make recommendations for smooth control of manufacture, import, distribution and sale of drugs in the interest of public health. इंडिया में फर्स्ट मेडिकल शॉप 1811 में मिस्टर बाथगेट ने ओपन किया, जो कि 100 ईयर्स के बाद उन्होंने मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ टिंचर्स एंड स्पिरिट स्टार्ट किया। 1821 में स्मिथ स्टैनिंग स्ट्रीट एंड कंपनी ने शॉप ओपन किया एंड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग स्टार्ट किया 1918 में। इन 1901 आचार्य पीसी राय ने कलकत्ता में एक फैक्ट्री ओपन की। In 1903, under leadership of Professor T.K. गज्जर, परेल में एक स्मॉल फैक्ट्री ओपन की गई, जो आज बड़ौदा की अलेम्बिक केमिकल कंपनी है। बट इंडियन पब्लिक की रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल करने के लिए ये यूनिट काफ़ी नहीं थे। तब मोस्ट मेडिसिन एब्रॉड से मंगवाई जाती थी, लेकिन फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर के बाद क्या हुआ, सिचुएशन चेंज हुई और इंडियन एंड फॉरेन कंसर्न बोथ एंटर्ड इन कंपटीशन फॉर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ चीपर ड्रग्स। एज अ रिजल्ट क्या हुआ, इंडियन मार्केट गॉट फ्लूटेड विद द इंफीरियर एंड इवन सब स्टैंडर्ड क्वालिटी ऑफ ड्रग्स। उस समय ओपियम एक्ट 1878, पॉइजन्स एक्ट 1919 एंड डेंजरस ड्रग्स एक्ट 1930 एग्जिस्टेंस में थे, लेकिन फार्मेसी प्रोफेशन रेगुलेट करने के लिए वो सफिशिएंट नहीं थे। सो फॉर प्रॉपर लेजिस्लेशन इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने 1931 में अंडर सर चेयरमैनशिप ऑफ लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल आर.एन. चोपड़ा एक कमिटी अपॉइंट की, जिसका नाम था ड्रग इंक्वायरी कमेटी और उसे चोपड़ा कमेटी भी कहा गया था। In next lecture, we will see about recommendations of Drug Enquiry Committee.